Okay, so that was method 1. And because I took up all my room for method 2, I'm going to write method 2 in the box next to this. So I'm going to rewrite this first problem. 2x plus 1 times x minus 3. Same as the original problem. We're going to do it by a different method and hopefully get the same answer. Thank you. So for the second method, those of you who are more visual might appreciate it. That doesn't say method. Let me try that again. Method 2. It's called box. We're going to draw a box. Okay. So you might remember our warm-up problem where we had a rectangle and we wanted to find its area. How do you find the area of a rectangle again? The area, sorry, not the perimeter. How do you find the area of a rectangle? Yeah, the length times the width, or the base times the height. That's essentially how we're going to set up this box. So I'm going to pretend let's say the width of the box is 2x plus 1. Now, what I want to do is to split this up, and essentially what we're making, how many of you have made a Punnett square before? Where you do like jeans and you see what color hair your babies would have. Okay, so I'm going to put the 2x plus 1 here, and I'm going to treat the 2x as one of the boxes and the 1 as one of the boxes there. And then I'm going to put the x and a minus 3. I want to keep the minus next to the 3. So I'm multiplying these two things together like they were the sides of a box. And to do that, what I need to do is combine the individual pieces. So just like you would do in a Punnett square, the genetics thing, I'm going to combine this 2x with this x. And when I say combine here, I mean multiply. So what is 2x times x? 2x times x. 2x squared. 2 times 1 is 2. X times x is x squared. Which two things do you think I would multiply together in this box? Not the negative 3. Sorry, in this box right here. Yeah, the 1 and the x. What's 1 times x? 1x. Which two things do you think I would multiply together in this box?
Negative 3 and 2x.
Yeah, the negative 3 and the 2x. What's negative 3 times 2?
Negative 6.
Good. So I get negative 6x there. And then in this box,
It's 1 times
1 times negative 3. Notice I have 4 boxes here. Just like when I did this method, I ended up with 4 terms. So essentially what I've done with this box, do you notice any connection here? Huh?
It's the same equation.
Uh-huh.
It's in a box.
Uh-huh. So it's the same pieces. They're just in boxes. So all I need to do is go back and add the pieces together, and then I can combine like terms. So I've got a 2x squared. I've got a minus 6x. I've got a plus 1x. And so what I'm doing is I'm adding the areas of these boxes together. I'm adding what I got in each box. I'm adding those pieces together. This plus that plus that plus that. Except when I'm adding a negative number, I subtract. I combine my like terms again. And what do you know? I get the same answer. Just out of curiosity, how many of you like this way better? I'm just curious. How many of you like this way better? Cool. And there's no right or wrong way to answer. Either one of them gets you to the same goal. How many of you like this way better? But you can't like all the ways better. That doesn't make sense. Oh, you like this one better? Okay.
Whatever the bartender you did is the second.
Cool. Then feel free to do it that way. But I'm usually going to use one of these two methods, just to save a couple of steps. All right. Do we have time for one more?
We have like
One more. We got 5 minutes. Okay. And then tomorrow, all I'm going to have you do is practice the rest of the sheet. So let's do one more together. I'm going to try this one. So I'm going to work it twice. So first, stay with me, write this down so you have another example. First, I'm going to distribute one term at a time. That's method 1. X times x. And I'm going to do what you would probably do here and go ahead and simplify as I multiply. So x times x is x squared. Carlos, what's negative 6 times x?
Negative 6x.
Negative 6x. Good. Halfway there. I distributed the x. Now I need to distribute the 7. Jeremy, what's 7 times x? I knew I could count on you. Anybody remember what 7 times 6 is? Max, what's 7 times negative 6? Negative 42. Cool. So I'm distributing one term at a time. Then I combine like terms. You'll notice a lot of times it's these two middle terms. Circles. I can draw those. X squared, negative 6 plus 7 is 1, so I can put plus 1x, or I can just write plus x, minus 42. So there's method 1. I'm going to put an M1 there. Method 2, I'm going to draw a box, another simple shape. And again, the box is just a picture that helps me get these same 4 terms in a slightly different way. So I might put the x plus 7 here and the x minus 6 there. It actually doesn't matter which side goes in which spots. So I'm going to put the x plus 7 here and an x minus 6. And then I'm going to fill in the 4 boxes. What's x times x? Again, the same thing I did over here. X times x. What's negative 6 times x? Negative 6x. What's 7 times x?
7x.
What's negative 6 times 7? Negative 42. You see how we get the same exact thing using either method? One is just a little visual to help you make sure you get the right pieces multiplied together. From there, I write down the terms in order, and I combine them, and I answer. So tomorrow, I'm going to have you try some of these. Quick question. Let's get quiet for a second. Regan. No. I want you to use whichever method you like the best.